Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. This is Sean with Paycheck to Portfolio. Today, I want to talk about how I utilize options to protect my portfolio and increase income. I get a lot of questions around that, so we'll be hopping right into that here in just a second. Want to give a quick portfolio update. You can see my net account value sitting at 116,695 there. My total unrealized gains getting close to 30,000. Friday was a good day in the market, so you can see we had a $2,000 gain there. You can see my performance below. I'll hide this. If you look at my 3-year cumulative performance, sitting at 73% basically, you can see the S&P 500's at 44%, the Nasdaq's at 61, the Dow's at 29, and the Russell's at 13%. If you look at the 1-year performance, you can see that I'm getting close to 45%. You can see the other indexes there on the 1 year. If you look at the year to date, I'm sitting at 20% versus the S&P 500 at 0.5%, the Nasdaq at -1, the Dow at -0.5, and the Russell at -5%. One thing I want to show is that I'm actively living out of the account. If you're new to my channel, basically the paycheck to portfolio strategy is all of my W-2 income comes in. I invest in dividend paying assets or long term growth stocks. And eventually, what's going to happen over time is that cash flow cycle continues as my dividends are going to snowball and essentially pay all of my expenses, which will allow me to be free from a corporate America job. So I want to show you I'm actually living out of the account here, which you can see. So I'm trying to find my mortgage, which is here. So this came out on 6/3 at $2,800. You can see normal spending. My gas bill was here, came out at 58. My energy bill came out at $240 there. You can see I had some mechanic work done on one of our cars. That was $518. So I've spent about $3,500 to $4,000 over the last week. If you go look at my video from last Sunday, my net account value was still around 116. And the cool thing about this strategy is I'm still sitting at over $116,000 net, and I've been paying my bills out of the account. So I get growth, I get cash flow from my dividends, my estimated income tab. This is dividends right here, which we've talked about in prior videos. And I'm getting compounding of my W-2 income that I would have otherwise spent to zero. So today, I want to talk about covered calls and cash secured puts and using puts to insure the account. So I'm going to show you a simple Word document I made just so we can talk through this. So I get a lot of questions around this. And basically, we're going to go very simple here. So a call option gives somebody the right, but not the obligation, to buy a stock at a specific price called the strike price before a set expiration date. An example of this would be if a stock is currently trading at $90 and I buy a call with a $100 strike, I'm hoping the stock will rise $100 before the expiration expires. If it does, I have the right to buy it at the $100 range, which in this case would be lower than the market price, and I can make a profit off of the difference. There's a thing called the Greeks in options. If the VIX or the fear index spikes, options premiums can increase before the strike price is even met. So you can make money that way as well, in addition to the strike price movement. A put option is exactly the same thing except for the downside. So I'm just going to go straight to the example here. If a stock is at 100 and I buy a put with a 90 strike, I'm expecting the stock to fall below 90. If it does, I can sell it at the higher strike price, protecting myself from loss, like an insurance policy on my portfolio. So I use protective puts in my portfolio to protect the downside. So I insure my portfolio. I always use QQQ or SPY by buying puts about 30 days out. When the volatility or the VIX is low, I buy puts 10 to 15% out of the money. When the VIX is high, I go further out, around 15 to 20%. This helps limit downside without constantly draining cash flow. So that's how I insure my account and I protect myself, like what happened in April. I get some comments sometimes that talk about how I'm going to get liquidated or how my account's going to blow up. We just had a market correction in April of 20 to 25%. My put options went up about 1,000 to 1,500%. So I cash flowed about $8,000 to $9,000 in April, which allowed me to buy more assets when other people were selling, which allowed me to rebound quicker than everyone else, which is why you see the outperformance in my portfolio. A covered call, let's talk about that. A covered call is a strategy where I already own 100 shares of a stock and I sell a call option on those shares to someone else. In return, they pay me a premium up front, and I agree to sell them my shares at the strike price if the stock rises above that level before expiration. And why I use this, it's a way to generate monthly income on stocks I already own. If the stock stays below the strike price, I keep my shares and the premium. If the stock goes higher, I still profit. I just cap my upside at the strike price. I'm going to show you that in just a second in real life on McDonald's. And then a cash secured put, or CSP. A cash secured put is when I sell a put option on a stock I'd like to own and set aside enough cash to buy it if I'm assigned. The buyer pays me a premium, and in return, I agree to buy the stock at the strike price if it falls below that level. Why I use it, it's like getting paid to wait. If the stock doesn't drop, I keep the premium as income. If it does drop, I get assigned or I buy it at a discount, a price I was already comfortable with, and still keep the premium. I'll show you that in just a second as well. So, going up to the covered call strategy real quick, I'll give you a quick example of this in my brokerage. So, if we go into transactions and we go, let's just go to last month, and I'll filter to McDonald's because I'll sell covered calls on my McDonald's stock. You can see I've this is just an easy example of one I sold. Okay, so I sold a covered call on my McDonald's stock. So I sold a 718 335 covered call at a $2.50 premium. So I got paid basically $200. This takes out the commission, which you can see. So I got paid a credit of $249, and I sold it and I closed the same exact option for $97. So I made money on this covered call. If you go back further in my account, let's just say you go back to April, you'll see I do this quite often, and I won't go through each one. I just wanted to show you that simple example. Okay. So you can look at my strike prices here. So here's when I sold it at 308, here at 325, closed it here. Okay. And so sometimes I'll roll these if the stock price starts to move up quicker, and I might go out to a further date to get more premium, which I did here on the 919, 345, got a 770 credit there. And if you go look for the next 345, I closed it at 290. So I made the difference off the premium. We just talked about this one recently. So that's how I make money off of covered call premiums. Now going to cash secured puts, I'll look at those next, and then we'll wrap up the video. If you go back to my complete view, we'll go to the portfolio tab. I sell cash secured puts, which I've shown before. I'm just going to talk about MSTY here. So I sold a cash secured put on this for October 17, 2025. I sold a $35 put. You can see it's highlighted blue. That means it's in the money currently. But I got paid a $24 premium. So you take that 24 times 100, and I got paid a $2,400 premium. You can see through time decay, I've already collected about $560. I'm still going to collect the rest of this premium as it gets closer to October. I got paid that in the front. And I'm controlling this MSTY stock at $11 because I sold it at 35. I was paid a $24 credit. So if I get assigned MSTY, if I get assigned this MSTY cash secured put, I'll be owning it at $11, and I also got paid a $2,400 premium to do that. So that's how I leverage my account, not just in dividend paying ETFs. I also sell covered calls. I also sell cash secured puts. And that's essentially how this works. You can see my insurance is here with these puts. I'm getting ready to go to Japan on Monday, so I went a little bit farther out than I normally do. I went out to July 31st on both of these. You can see these are losing value, which is what I want because that means my account value is going up. But let's say in the case of another tariff situation or a black swan event, these will protect my account from quote unquote being liquidated or blown up. So I hope this video was helpful. Next week, when I'm out of the country, I'll be posting some lives just to stay in touch. But hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.